my peaceful child. Humor is both sword and shield. It is one of the choice weapons of the faint-hearted because it achieves extensive results with minimal effort. But that does not mean that you cannot employ it as well. Humor changes radically from culture to culture and generation to generation. Thus, there is no set recipe for wit. The only thing that can help you is to understand the origin of laughter, and that is what I wish to entrust to you. The most general description of laughter is that it is a release of pressure. Laughter is pleasant because it produces relief. Pressure is all that which is already known but cannot be admitted comfortably in society. This is why there are times when people laugh at things as simple as the truth itself, especially in Victorian eras when it is hidden behind so many veils. A skillful comedian continues seeing nudity at all times and speaks of it. This is celebrated with laughter as a manifestation of relief. The nature of what people keep to themselves changes with time, and therein lies the difference in humor in different regions and generations. However, if you can identify what everyone knows and no one dares admit, there you will find an inexhaustible source of comedic material. If you really wish to make a career of it, remember that a good comedian never laughs at his own jokes. If he does so, he lowers himself to the level of the audience. If he remains serious, he preserves the illusion that his version of what is appropriate is the official one. The art consists of opening only some of the doors. It is like releasing pressure by poking tiny holes in a balloon filled with water. If it is done in good taste, it creates eye-catching fountains. But if the surface is scratched, the water simply spills. In the field of humor, the audience does not care about the scope of the assertion as much as the opportunity to recognize it collectively, and this is generally accomplished best in small doses. This is why jokes about the family are so popular in my time. People are forced to say that they love their parents and siblings and never admit that at the same time they hate them. All that pressure is released upon hearing a stand-up comedian recount a typical Sunday. Even more enduring are the jokes about long-term relationships and marriage. The collective conspiracy of concealment finds an outlet in laughter. Social life entails a conflict between individual and collective interests. The more individual we are, the more opportunities for conflict we will have. In exchange for a social benefit, an individual benefit is renounced, and that resentment is held inside until one learns to serve it with altruism. But until that moment of maturity arrives, one can only release the pressure through laughter and continue pretending that he has reached that state of generosity. In this way, the husband acts as if he loves his wife, while at the same time he laughs about everything he has to tolerate from her. In the distant future, there will no longer be tolerance, but instead genuine surrender. At that time, the joke will no longer be amusing. It is not that we will have become bitter. It is simply that the repression that served as fuel for the chuckle is no longer there. When the reality we live and the reality we admit are similar, there is little pressure between one sphere and the other, and increasingly fewer things make us laugh. That is, we are increasingly happy and decreasingly sardonic. We wear a permanent smile and a casual laugh. We see others laugh, and we know that it is laughter of release, and that without pain there is no such thing. We do not envy another's burst of laughter, and we do not try to get the joke. There is nothing to get. there does not have to be anything to get. When you are ready to stop laughing, that is when you will wear your most genuine smile. Do not show it off to those who still laugh. They will not understand until they also reach that point.